Have you ever noticed that many people over 60 start their day with a simple glass of warm lemon water? Does this widely discussed habit really make a difference, or is it just another passing trend? What if I told you that while it can bring incredible health benefits, there are common mistakes that can negate everything or even harm your body? In today's video, I'll show you the main reasons why drinking lemon water on an empty stomach can be one of the smartest practices for healthy aging. And before we finish, I'll reveal the 3 foods you should never consume right after lemon water, as they can cause far more harm than you might imagine. My name is Kenji Oshiro, and you're watching the Global Health Guide channel. If you enjoy tips for living better and with more vitality after 60, subscribe now and follow our upcoming content. Let's get straight to the point. The first major benefit of lemon water in the morning is its effect on the liver and digestion. While you sleep, your liver works hard to process toxins and waste accumulated in the body. When you wake up, it needs a little boost to continue this cleansing process. That's where lemon comes in. Lemon is rich in citric acid, which stimulates bile production, a fluid produced by the liver that's essential for breaking down fats and aiding digestion. When you drink warm lemon water on an empty stomach, you're giving your body a natural way to activate the liver early in the day, supporting its detoxification work. Additionally, lemons contain powerful antioxidants called bioflavonoids, such as hesperidin and diosmin, which protect liver tissue from free radicals. Some studies show that people over 60 who maintain this habit may experience a significant improvement in liver function, around 20 to 25%. This means less strain on the body and a more efficient digestive process. Another interesting effect is the stimulation of intestinal movements, known as peristalsis. For those who struggle with constipation, this can be a game changer, as lemon water helps regulate bowel movements. But the benefits don't stop there. Another crucial advantage is the strengthening of the immune system. As we age, our natural defenses tend to slow down, a process called immunosenescence, which makes older adults more susceptible to infections and slower to recover from colds and flu. Lemon is one of the most accessible sources of vitamin C, an essential nutrient for stimulating the production of white blood cells, which fight viruses and bacteria. A single medium-sized lemon provides about 30 milligrams of vitamin C, covering more than a third of the daily requirement for people over 60. Here's an interesting detail. When consumed on an empty stomach, the absorption of this vitamin is higher because there are no other nutrients competing in the digestive process. Additionally, lemons contain limonene, a compound found mainly in the peel with antimicrobial properties that help reduce the risk of infections. Evidence suggests this simple habit can reduce the chances of recurrent colds in seniors by up to 40%. A third essential benefit is the impact of lemon water on the body's pH balance. It may seem strange since lemons taste acidic, but in the body they have an alkalizing effect. This happens because during metabolism, the acids in lemons are converted into alkaline salts, helping to neutralize blood acidity. Why is this important? As we age, the body often becomes more acidic due to stress, medication use, and consumption of processed foods. This excess acidity is linked to weakened bones, as the body draws calcium from them to neutralize blood acid, increasing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. By incorporating lemon water into your routine, you help preserve bone health and reduce the chances of losing bone density. Studies show that older adults who drink lemon water daily have more alkaline urine, indicating better acid-base balance in the body. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do you already drink lemon water in the morning? Share your experience in the comments, as it might help others too. And don't go anywhere, because next we'll talk about a benefit many people overlook: how lemons can boost iron absorption and help prevent anemia, a common issue after 60. If you've made it this far, you already understand how lemon water can support your liver, immunity, and bones. But there's a benefit that deserves special attention, especially for those over 60: iron absorption and anemia prevention. Anemia due to iron deficiency affects nearly 1 in 5 seniors. Its symptoms are often mistaken for natural signs of aging: constant fatigue, lack of energy, dizziness, forgetfulness, and palpitations. But often, the body is simply crying out for more iron. Iron is essential for producing hemoglobin, the protein that carries oxygen in the blood. Without enough iron, the body can't oxygenate tissues properly, leaving you feeling weak, sluggish, and mentally foggy. The challenge is that iron, especially the non-heme iron found in plant-based foods like beans, lentils, spinach, and grains, is not easily absorbed. This is where the vitamin C in lemons comes in. It converts iron from its less absorbable ferric form to the more bioavailable ferrous form. Research shows that when iron is consumed with vitamin C, its absorption can increase up to 5-fold. Imagine the impact for those who rely on grains and vegetables or are prone to anemia. For example, if you drink lemon water on an empty stomach and then have a breakfast with oats, nuts, or even a spinach dish at lunch, your body absorbs much more iron from these foods. This simple combination can prevent energy dips and improve brain oxygenation, reducing the mental fatigue many seniors experience. But it's not just about iron. Hydration itself makes a huge difference. As we age, our sense of thirst diminishes, meaning many seniors go through the day with less fluid than needed, increasing the risk of constipation, urinary infections, and kidney issues. Lemon water helps because it combines thirst stimulation with fluid replenishment first thing in the morning. After a night without drinking, the body is dehydrated and the kidneys need to work to filter toxins. Lemons also contain citrate, a substance that reduces kidney stone formation. Studies show that people who regularly drink lemon water have a lower incidence of kidney stones, a problem that becomes more common after 50. Another detail. While lemons aren't rich in potassium, the small amount present helps balance sodium levels in the body. This means less fluid retention, less strain on the kidneys, and in some cases, a slight effect on blood pressure. But here's a key point. To reap all these benefits, you need to know what not to do after drinking lemon water. Many people make mistakes here and end up negating everything they've gained. The first mistake is drinking coffee immediately after. I know. For millions, breakfast isn't complete without a fresh cup of coffee. The problem is that caffeine increases stomach acid production, which is already stimulated by the lemon. This combination can cause heartburn, reflux, and irritation of the stomach lining. Plus, coffee contains tannins, compounds that hinder vitamin C absorption, cancelling out the lemon's benefits. The second mistake is consuming dairy products right after, like milk or cheese. The citric acid in lemons reacts with milk proteins, forming small clots in the stomach. This slows digestion and can cause bloating, gas, or diarrhea. Additionally, the calcium in dairy competes with vitamin C absorption, reducing its immune-boosting effects. The third, more serious mistake is mixing lemon water with medications. Many common drugs for blood pressure, osteoporosis, antibiotics, or antacids can have reduced effectiveness when taken with acidic drinks. In some cases, this can even increase the risk of side effects. The ideal approach is to wait at least 1 hour between taking medication and drinking lemon water. If you take daily medications, always consult your doctor before adopting this habit. Now you might be wondering, if I shouldn't have coffee, milk, or medication right after, what should I consume? That's where the most exciting part comes in. There are foods that enhance lemon water's effects even further. But before we get to that, let me ask, have you ever made any of these mistakes I mentioned? Have you had coffee right after lemon water? Share in the comments, I bet many people will relate. Next, I'll show you 3 foods that pair perfectly with lemon water, turning this simple habit into a true health strategy for those over 60. You'll be surprised at how easy it is to apply this to your daily routine. Now that you know the main benefits of lemon water and the mistakes to avoid, it's time to learn about the foods that supercharge this simple habit. When combined correctly, they transform your breakfast into a natural treatment to strengthen your body after 60. The first group is whole grains, especially oats. Oats are considered a superfood for heart and gut health. They're rich in soluble fiber, particularly beta-glucan, which helps lower bad cholesterol and stabilize blood sugar. They also provide plant-based protein, essential for preserving muscle mass, which tends to decline with age. Here's the interesting part. When you eat oats after drinking lemon water, you create a more favorable digestive environment. Citric acid activates enzymes that aid in breaking down fiber and absorbing nutrients. At the same time, the fiber in oats soothes stomach acidity, preventing discomfort. This combination promotes satiety, steady energy, and supports gut flora. A bowl of oats prepared with water or a plant-based drink paired with some fruit is one of the most balanced ways to start the day. Speaking of fruit, the second group of allies is iron-rich fruits like papaya and guava. Papaya is a source of vitamin A, important for eye health, and contains papain, an enzyme that aids protein digestion. Guava, on the other hand, surpasses oranges in vitamin C and also contains plant-based iron. When eaten after lemon water, these fruits have their nutrients better absorbed because the vitamin C from the lemon remains active, boosting iron absorption. This is critical for preventing anemia, maintaining energy levels, and preserving mental clarity. You can make a simple fruit salad with papaya, guava, and a touch of ginger, which also aids digestion. This mix provides vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants in abundance, giving you more energy and stamina for the day. The third group is dark, leafy greens like spinach, kale, and chard. These are nutrient powerhouses, packed with iron, folate, magnesium, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect the eyes from age-related conditions like macular degeneration. Here's the catch: the iron in leafy greens, known as non-heme iron, is harder to absorb. But when you've already had lemon water, the vitamin C converts this iron into a more bioavailable form, increasing absorption up to 5-fold. This means a simple spinach omelette eaten after lemon water has a much greater impact on fighting fatigue and preventing anemia. These greens are also rich in natural nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide, a substance that improves blood circulation and helps regulate blood pressure. For those with a history of hypertension, this is a natural and highly effective strategy. Now that you know which foods pair well, it's also important to learn how to prepare lemon water correctly. Always use warm water, not too hot, as high temperatures can destroy some of the vitamin C. The ideal temperature is around 37 to 40 degrees Celsius, similar to body temperature. Squeeze half a lemon into a 250 milliliter glass of water and drink it immediately after preparing, preferably on an empty stomach. If possible, use fresh lemons, ideally organic. This is especially important if you plan to use some of the peel, which contains beneficial compounds like limonene. Avoid lemons with dark spots, soft texture, or those stored too long in the fridge as they lose nutrients. The best time to drink it is in the morning, before breakfast. Wait 15 to 20 minutes before eating to allow your body to absorb the lemon's compounds better. If you have a sensitive stomach, dilute it with more water to reduce acidity. But a word of caution, not everyone can adopt this habit without medical guidance. People with gastritis, reflux, or ulcers may experience discomfort. In these cases, dilute it further or consult a gastroenterologist. Those with kidney issues should also be cautious, as lemons contain potassium, and excess potassium can be harmful in cases of kidney failure. Another important precaution is for your teeth. Citric acid can wear down tooth enamel with frequent exposure. A practical tip is to drink through a straw and wait at least 30 minutes before brushing your teeth to avoid brushing softened enamel. Overall, lemon water is a simple, affordable, and powerful habit. When done correctly, it improves digestion, strengthens immunity, balances body pH, prevents anemia, protects the kidneys, and boosts daily energy. Now I'd love to hear from you. How long have you been drinking lemon water? Or are you planning to start after watching this video? Share in the comments. Your experience might inspire others. If you've made it this far, please like this video, share it with someone who cares about their health after 60, and subscribe to the Global Health Guide channel. That way, you won't miss any of our upcoming tips to make aging healthier and full of vitality.